My sister went so far as to transform herself into me, hoping that by looking and acting like me, she could finally take my husband away. I always thought I knew my family, but life recently proved to me that sometimes the closest people can become true enemies. My cousin, Katerina, had always been a little behind me. In childhood, she would look at my successes with envy, in school, at my grades, and now, at my husband. I couldn't even imagine that things would go this far. At first, I noticed small changes in her behavior. She started taking an interest in my style of clothing, choosing colors I wore, asking for advice about hairstyles and makeup. Naively, I thought it was just friendly attention. Katya has always wanted to be like me, I thought and laughed at it. But then something worse began. My husband, Oleg, had always been my support, and I noticed that Katerina suddenly began doing everything possible to spend more time with him. At first, it was innocent dinners at our parents' house, then joint workouts, weekend trips. I tried not to notice her persistence, but my intuition did not betray me. One evening, I accidentally went into her room and caught her in front of the mirror. She was already wearing my old jewelry, copying my gestures and expressions, and in her hands were photos in which she edited her face to look like mine. I was shocked and couldn't believe my eyes. My heart was pounding as if someone was trying to pull it out of my chest. Gradually, I learned the truth. Katerina had turned to surgeons in a distant city, undergoing numerous plastic surgeries, first changing the shape of her nose, then her eyes, cheeks, lips, everything to become my copy. Every new photo she sent me for advice was so similar to me that I could barely tell her apart from my own reflection. But the worst began when she openly started seducing Oleg. She knew our habits, our favorite places. She knew what he liked in women because she had been observing me for years. She skillfully adapted to his interests, made his favorite coffee, wore the scents I usually used. Every time they were together, I felt a chill in my chest, as if I had already been deprived of the right to happiness. One evening, when I came home early from work, I caught them both on the couch. They were laughing, and Katerina looked like me. My husband looked at her with the same tenderness he had once looked at me in the early years of our relationship. I felt the world around me collapse. I could not remain silent, with words spilling. From my lips, I tried to reveal to him Katerina's true face. I showed before and after photos, told him about the surgeries, about her plans, about all those years of envy and manipulation. At first, Oleg could not believe it. It seemed to him that I was just jealous. But when he saw the real evidence, his face changed. Katerina did not give up. She began to shout, demanding that I leave them alone. But I knew that now nothing could change. She had lost not only my trust, but also the respect of everyone who knew the truth. Her face could look like mine, but her soul was foreign, empty, and corrupted by envy. After this incident, our life changed. I learned to cherish every moment spent with Oleg and realized that appearance can deceive, and happiness is not about beauty or resemblance, but about sincere feelings and trust. Katerina remained alone with her surgeries and fake copies of me. And even if she looked like me on the outside, I knew that no one could ever steal my heart because it would always remain with me, in my hands, real, alive, and genuine. Well, that's it for now. Write what you think about my brother's behavior. Subscribe, like, and good luck.